What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm so excited to bring you guys another Fragrance Friday. I believe it's been another couple of months since I've done a video in this series, and it's honestly just because I have so much different content that I like to get out that sometimes this content just falls behind in the wayside, mainly because I don't think a lot of you guys care about it, but you know, it just comes and goes. So I'm so excited to bring another Fragrance Friday, and this is going to be different. I believe the last one that I did was maybe a haul or maybe a dent. I don't actually remember the last one that I did, but this one is going to be kind of a combination of things. So I want to kind of showcase all of the products that I have finished in the last couple of months, and then also showcase at the same time a couple of products that I brought into my collection in the fragrance realm. Now, for the things that I'm going to be talking about that I purchased, I'm going to strictly stick with the fragrances because I have picked up quite a few body creams from Bath and Body Works as well, but I don't remember, to be honest. I kind of just put them away. I had planned to do a video about all of the things I picked up from Bath and Body Works this fall, and it kind of didn't work out. So we're gonna do this. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about all of the things that I finished first, and then we'll end with the goodies that I brought in. And it's not a lot of goodies compared to what I'm saying I'm finished. Maybe I'll get unlazy and I'll pick up the Bath and Body Works stuff that I finished. But let's start off with the scrubs. So every time I get into my shower, I have a routine at this point where I have a shower steamer, I have a body scrub, I of course use normal soap, and then I use scented soap, and you know, I clean in between all of that stuff. So one of the scrubs that I finished was this Way one. This is the one that I picked up during the previous Beauty Insider event. Smells so good, like so good. I really do like the scent of this, and I ran through this. I do believe I picked up a backup of this because of some deal that Ulta was doing. I'm kind of hoarding it because I got through it so quickly because it was so good. It's a nice amount of exfoliation, which I really appreciate. It's not too much, not too little. I really like it. I like how it kind of suds up a little bit as well. This is definitely a favorite body scrub. I would definitely recommend it in case you were interested. Two body scrubs that I picked up during the previous Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale were these. So one was from Simply Unwind. It was the sandalwood and vanilla. The other one was the Uplift Boost, and it was the Neroli Blossom and Bergamot scent. I am trying to remember which one I preferred because there was definitely one that I preferred. It was this one. It was definitely the sandalwood and vanilla. I thought I was going to like the Neroli Blossom Bergamot, but I just didn't like it. Regardless though, I don't like the formula of this at all. The actual sugar crystals and the like oiled part is separated in these products, and even when you mix it together, it does not work for me personally. I know I only picked these up for like $2 or something, but I would have rather saved my money and picked up another Tree Hut or even put it towards a Way scrub. I personally would not recommend these, or if you really want to get one from Bath and Body Works, I would recommend a different format, and I will talk about that in just a second because I have at least one empty in that format. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend these, but I'm happy I got through them, and I'm not gonna lie, I might have sped through them a little bit quicker than I typically do just because of how much I did not like them. One favorite formulation of mine is Tree Hut. This was the first format that I tried a body scrub from, and I won't say that this vanilla scent is a favorite of mine. It's one of those that, like, if it happens to go on sale, I don't mind picking it up, throwing it in a cart. You know, Target does a lot of those like beauty $25 and you get like a $5 gift card, so I could definitely see me picking one of these up just to throw into my little a little bin. I have like a new organizer for like all of my shower time stuff. So all of my soaps, all of my body creams, all of my scrubs, my actual cleansers for my bathroom. I also put my Bath and Body Works lotions on top. So I have like a whole organizer for that now. That's why I'm chuckling and looking this way. And I could see me doing that. I just don't have any room. I have absolutely no room. I've definitely stocked myself to the brim on all of these unnecessary essentials. And yeah, I like this format and formula. Not particularly in love with the scent though. So there's that. If you really want to pick up a body scrub from Bath and Body Works, what I would recommend is the formats in this type of packaging. I have tried now the exfoliating glow one, and I think the other one is just the typical body scrub, but they're both in this format with the squeezy tube and the top. I like this format a lot better. I would prefer the exfoliating glow. I don't know what it is about this formula. It's just a little bit better than the other version, the more traditional version, but I also love Cocoa Paradise. I want to say 3 or 4 backups of this scrub. I don't even want to think about how many soaps I have in this. I have this in pretty much every category that Bath and Body Works has it, because this is one of my favorite scents. I even have it in the perfume. Okay, a tinge bit obsessed with this scent, and yeah, highly recommend this format of body scrub in case you were interested. And yeah, so happy to have gone through yet another body scrub and getting my use out of these things that like I'm buying for pennies of the dollar. Okay, so that's all of the body scrubs that I could find in my little bin. I feel like I would have finished maybe 1 or 2 more, but it's no big deal. Now let's go ahead and talk about soaps. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have like a 3-step routine, but I don't go through the soaps as quickly as I do like even the body cream. So I only have 2 soap empties. I have this one. Let me tell you, okay? Oh, I might get this on the sale. I might need to see. So this is the Vanilla and Palo Santo shower gel. So good. I don't think I have any backups. That's the only reason why I'm considering picking something else up. I've pretty much backed myself up with all of my favorites, and I'm pretty much going to stick with those. So if this is on sale, I know there's a coupon on there today. I don't know if that's going to be available tomorrow at the time this video is going to go up, but so excited to personally get some more of these. This smells beautiful. I'd highly recommend you getting on your nose on this scent. It is online only the last time I checked, but get your nose on this, please, please, please. And another one that I am so saddened was discontinued is the Cinnamon and Sandalwood Cozy Aromatherapy line. This was something that I got, oh goodness, I have it all over my nose. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is something that Leah Janae recommended on her channel. She recommended that you try this out, and it was during a semi-annual sale, so I figured why not. Y'all, I don't think this is available anymore, but this might be a Mercari kind of purchase to see if I can find it. This scent is so beautiful, so relaxing, so creamy with a little bit of spice. Definitely got some vanilla in there. I love this scent, and you'll see how much I love this scent because I have another empty. So the last kind of category of products that I use outside of fragrance that I'm going to be talking about today is body lotion, and specifically the body creams from Bath and Body Works. I have pretty much got a routine down now that I have 1 body cream for night and 1 body cream for day that I target. They both sit on my sink, and pretty much, you know, I'm always near my sink either in the morning or at night. And after I finish cleaning myself, you know, when I need to clean it, I then lather myself in these creams. And so I've gotten through quite a few creams since I've started this routine. I think the last time I did any form of empties video, I only had 1 cream empty. I have 5. I have 5. So let's get into it. First things first, another one, like I said, I love this scent, is the Vanilla and Palo Santo scent. When I love a scent, I go through it in any category that I have other than spray. The Bath and Body Works sprays, I don't really use that much. So I need to really rethink the purchasing of those, which I have. So far this year, I truly have with that. But anyways, Vanilla and Palo Santo, absolutely love this scent. I really need to get another one of those. I might need to see if that's available via some form of coupon today. Sweet Whiskey. Another favorite that was recommended from Lauren May Beauty this time. I have two backups. One, because I finished this and I like to use this during this time of year. So I did pick up two more so recently, one for this year and then another for next year in the event that this doesn't come back. Depending on if I open up my one cream this year, I will go ahead and pick up another backup for, later on a shiny day. Because of how quickly I go through these, I'm not really worried about hoarding too many. I do have a nice little collection, but I go through them so quickly at this point that I'm unbothered. Another one that I told you guys would be hearing again is this cinnamon and sandalwood. I really need to find this somehow, some way. It's such a beautiful scent. I really, really like it. And I would tell you guys the scent notes, but a lot of these, well, at least the aromatherapy, there's no scent notes. For the Sweet Whiskey, it is golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and sweet red berries. For the Palo and Santo, they don't have any scent notes on the back of that one either, unfortunately. Two more body creams. Another one that I used during the evening. So far, all of the creams that I finished have been evening creams. This is another evening cream, and this is the Cozy Evening, and the scent notes are lavender, blooms, fresh freesia, and cozy musk. I actually did not like this scent in the cream, so I kind of just wanted to get through it, and I did, and I'm so thankful for that. I tend to get through these evening creams quicker for whatever reason. Most likely it's because I'm not in as much of a rush to go to bed, just because it takes me so long to shut down, and so I'm willing to take the time to actually put this body cream on me, whereas sometimes during the day in the morning I just kind of skip that step. And so I only have one day cream that I actually finished, and it was the favorite. It was strawberry and snowflakes. I do have one backup. I do know this is coming back again this holiday, so I'm unbothered to kind of use the current one that I have. I think I actually put it in my actively you can use these body creams. I have a active you can use section, and then a this is being saved for if it ever gets discontinued section. There's a bond between me and these creams at this point. So yeah, this is another favorite. The scent notes are juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. It smells delicious. Absolutely recommend it when it comes back this holiday season. So for me, right, when you see me hauling all of these creams, all of these scrubs, all of this, and the fact that I by myself am able to use all of these, I'm not even including my hand soaps that I've run through, and I have run through some soaps. I don't mind, picking up some of the quantities of these products that I'm buying because I'm using them. And for me personally, I'll get on my little soapbox and then we'll keep going with the video. It helps me mental health wise. So that's why I like to do this. It may be a lot for other people, but there's really something to it where I can get myself out of bed or to prepare for bed by getting in that shower, doing my steps. And I find that it just kind of tells my body to shut my brain down, and that helps me to not have such a bad insomniac night, because some of my nights can be truly just deplorable with how bad my sleep can get. So I have 5 perfume bottles to talk about that I finished. I finished 2 full-size perfumes and 3 travel sizes. So let's go ahead and start off with the full sizes, shall we? The first one that I finished up is Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere from Philosophy. You guys will be seeing this perfume again in just a hot second. I really love this scent. This is another recommendation from Lauren May Beauty. It is a beautiful, creamy vanilla with that cashmere in there. I find that there is a nice amount of musk in it. It's not as musky as some other scents that I have come to be accustomed to, but it really is nice. So there is that. Then the other full size that I finished up is the Chloe Nomad Absolute Parfum. This smells so good. It is a huge burst of either bergamot or mandarin. It's definitely a juicy orange citrus in there. I believe there's also some like mirth or something in there. I'm really bad with scent notes, but it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. At one point, I was combining this with Jo Malone's Nectarine and Honey Blossom. I actually recently decluttered that to my mom, so she now has that and she's enjoying it, and I'm so happy for that. So I guess you could say I've finished 3 scents because another one left my collection. You know, that's how this brain works. Okay, 3 more travel sizes to go. So first travel size that I finished was the Fenty Eau de Parfum. I'm so happy I took the splurge to pick this up. I happened to work previously last year and I guess early this year at a location that had a Sephora nearby, and I got really close to some of the girls there, and so sometimes I would just chill in there when I needed a break, and I happened to be spraying some scents and I smelled this and I put it on my skin. I was like, this is not what the travel size was giving. It gave so much more in my opinion. So happy I tried this. I will definitely be getting a full bottle soon, just not yet. So happy to have this. I'm actually going to go ahead and keep this travel size. I haven't been doing that previously, but I'm going to start doing that now with some of my favorites that I know I'm going to be getting a full size, so that when I travel, because I do travel quite a bit now again, I can then just reuse that instead of reusing my other packaging that I have as well. Another scent that I'm definitely going to be purchasing very, very soon is the Kayali Yum Pistachio scent. This baby is just unmatched. It smells so good in my opinion. Yes, it is nutty, but it also has a beautiful vanillic scent to it. It is definitely creamy as well. I would say there is like some whipped cream. I do believe there was whipped cream in the notes. It's beautiful. I really love this scent. I paired it with the pistache cream, and had I had a bigger bottle, that pistache cream would have been an empty as well. I think I'm almost halfway through that cream, and it's a nice huge tub, but I love the scent of that cream, and that with this, spectacular. I recently got complimented with my layering of the cream, that spray, and then the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream like spray on top. I got really nice compliment from somebody that I am in class with. And so yeah, it was nice to get that compliment with that layering combination. And then the last travel size that I actually finished up is the Escada Cherry in Japan. I'm really sad because I just realized that this is no longer on the Ulta website. I'm so sad about that because this is a nice true cherry blossom scent. I feel like it has a lot more sweetness in there. I'm sure it's probably more vanillic notes in there. It's so much better in my opinion than the cherry blossom scent that is offered at Jo Malone's site. Granted, I think a lot of people go to Jo Malone because you want something that is more of a cologne, so it's not going to have as much of that oil concentration, so not that much scent, and it's just going to be kind of better for all circumstances, depending on where you work, where you go, But that is definitely the cherry blossom scent that I would recommend in case you want something like me that is actually going to show out and live loud and in charge. Now, just because I'm me, I have 2 scents that I could see me literally finishing by the time this video goes up. So I did want to just showcase them very, very quickly. So the first one is this travel size of the Tom Ford Rose d'Amalfi scent. This is a scent that I already have a stupid size. I think I have the 100 milliliter bottle because I was able to get it at a discounter. So I went to the CCO. I went to the CCO and they had it on sale, and I picked it up. So happy. I just wanted to get through this, and then once again I will go ahead and keep this travel size, and I do have the packaging that set came with, so I will travel with my tubes in that packaging if I need to. Okay, so last kind of almost empty, which I'm sure is going to be empty after tonight because I do layer on quite a bit of this product, is the Ariana Grande Mod Vanilla. So this is such a beautiful creamy vanilla. There is some sharpness to this at the beginning that I think could be a little bit jarring. I think it might just be because it's, a cheaper ish scent, and I feel like to me it smells a little bit alcohol-y, or maybe that's the like metallic scent that like Lauren Mae Beauty loves to smell. It's something in that realm, but I do not have much of this product at all. I don't know if my camera is going to be able to show you guys, but I'm pretty much under the nozzle of product. There's very little product in here, and so I'm having to like manipulate the juice near the end of the like the thing. Oh my goodness, what is it called? The thing. I'm having to manipulate the juice in order to get it to spray out, and even then a lot of times it's like a fake little spray that I'm getting. So I'm sitting there for quite some time spraying, just trying to get the juice onto my body, and unfortunately you cannot open this to use it. So I can't just like put it into an amplifier or something. That would just be easier to get my hands on the juice. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is going to be empty by tonight, and this by tomorrow, which is the time that you guys will be watching, because I'll probably just wear this tomorrow as my scent of the day. So yeah, I feel like that's a lot of empties for a beauty lover. And so for me, seeing all these empties that I've accumulated roughly a couple of months, like, I mean, maybe 3-4 months. The creams might have been a little bit longer, but everything else has pretty much been in this like 3-4 month realm. That's why I'm okay with the amount of beauty kind of fragrances that I'm bringing in. It's responsible in a way. So let's talk about some of the things that I have picked up more so recently, both from Bath and Body Works and then of course other retailers. I'll just go ahead and start off with Bath and Body Works because, to be quite honest, it's the most things that I have. I recently picked up 4 of these. Like I said, Sweet Whiskey is one of my favorite scents. And when I have a favorite scent, I want it in everything that I can get my grubby hands on. I do have, like I said, candles. I'm not showcasing candles in this video. I do have candle empties, and I have picked up candles. Same with hand soaps. I have plenty of hand soap empties and plenty of new hand soaps. So if you guys want to see like a more holistic amount of what I've picked up from Bath and Body Works lately, let me know. But I pretty much have Sweet Whiskey at least 4 of everything in every category outside of body cream, because that's just not realistic for me, or the spray. I only have 1 spray. The max amount of body creams that I allow myself when it comes to Bath and Body Works is 2, unless it's like a scent that I'm actively working on, 1 scent and, it's a favorite scent. So who knows? So that's the only body wash that I pretty much have picked up this season. Every other body wash I've picked up previously. Then I have my body creams. Like I said, I have 2 body creams from the Sweet Whiskey. This is the one that is in my you can use bin. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I've already told you guys the scent notes here, so I'm just going to keep moving on. Another new cream that I picked up is Leaves. This one is crisp apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. And it really does have a spicy element to this. I would say that if you are somebody who's ever made an apple pie from scratch, so you know how you're making your cream, your filling, and you also already have that dough in the oven. This smells like more of the dough uncooked in the background with the filling being mixed in front of you. I know that's a ridiculous description. I get the spiciness from, the cinnamon, the sugar, all of that, the sweetness, of course, from the sugar. And then you get some more authentic sweetness from the apples and stuff. I think this is a great scent. I'm happy I picked it up only in the cream. I just don't think I would need it in the spray, but I definitely can see me getting use out of that cream in particular with pretty much any of the sprays that I will use that are a little bit more gourmand during the fall season. Next, I got Dream Bright. This is just their body cream. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed this scent until the end of the holiday season last year, so I wasn't able to get a lot of the stuff because, you know, I honestly, I was shopped out. I was shopped out by the time I enjoyed this scent, and I just didn't bother. So I've been slowly piecemealing getting like a full collection, a full set for this. And this has Sapphire Berries, Night Bloom Orchid, and Crystallized Vanilla. And I really think that it understands, stick with that vanilla thought and a splash of berries. You pretty much got this. Any vanilla based perfume that I'm gonna wear, I could easily wear this both day and night, which would be nice to maybe focus on just one cream at the point of me using this, or maybe just kind of alternate depending on how I'm feeling at whatever point of the day. But regardless, I'm very happy to have this now, and it's slowly filling out that collection. Two more fall scents that I picked up is Everlasting Magic. So this is a newer scent to the range, and this is Bejeweled Berries, Phantom Petals, and Magic Musk, and it's the musk for me. It really is the musk. Now, this one I find a little bit hard to really get a read on in just the packaging. I want to say I actually picked up the spray in this because I had gone in store and actually smelled it and decided that this was the Halloween scent that I was going to give my money outside of Girlfriend. If you know me at all, you know Girlfriend is a love of mine. When they put that in a body cream or a body collection in general, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna even hold you up. But this, it smells like an air freshener with a little bit of muskiness in it. That's what I get. I get car air freshener with musk. It's not a bad thing. It's not a love. But this was the one thing that I wanted to put my money towards for this holiday season. And like I said, I think I got the spray. And I want to say the spray is a little bit more sweet in there, but I may have not gotten the spray. I really didn't get a lot of sprays this fall. I really stopped getting a lot of sprays like last summer. I feel like that was when I stopped really going in on sprays. The last body cream specifically from Bath and Body Works is their Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte scent. I just wanted to try it. I believe this was online only, so I just went ahead and picked it up. And this is Pumpkin Latte Toasted Marshmallows, Creamy Sandalwood, and Praline Musk. How many times I have to say I love musk? So you put musk in there, and I'm going to be intrigued regardless. This is one I don't actually remember really giving any time of day to see what it smells like, so I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand and see what I smell. It smells like a orange. I smell an orangey pumpkin. Absolutely not. No. I do not like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, so this has got to go. I absolutely not. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not a favorite of mine. So I'm so happy I did this, because that's one less cream that is going to be in my collection. I don't know how it's getting out of mine, but it's not. Ooh. Absolutely not. No ma'am, no Pam. Okay, let's move forward. I gotta take that off my hand. I can't function right now. Okay, so Depumpified. Next and last cream that I want to talk about is this one. This was one of the first body creams that really got me back into like actively using lotion every day, all day, day and night. So this is the Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere Body Cream. I've already gone through, or this is their lotion. I've already gone through one full lotion. I had already talked to you guys about debating picking up the QVC trio, I want to say, that had this. It had the perfume, and then I want to say the body wash. I ended up not doing it because I got this for like a ridiculous price at Ulta. And then I got this during the 21 Days of Beauty. So this is the 2 fluid ounce Fresh Cream Worn Cashmere scent. I'm sure if I had picked up the QVC, I would have gotten better value for a cheaper price total, but I was perfectly content buying these separately and kind of piecemealing my collection again. So I haven't even opened this one, but it's the same kit and caboodle. I'm probably going to wait to open this until I get through a couple more of my favorite kind of more night routine type scents. Because after I finish this one, there's a straight up musk that I like to wear at night. And then I layer it with an actual spray from Bath and Body Works. So I want to kind of get through a couple of those type products, and then I'll go back to some Old Faithfuls, if you know what I mean. And then last but certainly not least, I have two kind of more traditional perfumes that I have picked up, and I've been really good with only picking up one scent per month. I've been really good. It's been hard. It's been so hard, but I've been good at it. So let's get into them. So first things first is this puppy right here. This is the Viva La Juicy Sucre. So this is the one that has marshmallow notes, vanilla. I think there's amber in this as well. I'm missing another scent because I compared this. Oh my goodness. I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. Nice. I will say that, but to me, the longevity is just not there. It doesn't matter what I do. I have tried this layering in conjunction with other sprays. I have, of course, made sure my skin was nice and moisturized. It's just the longevity that is disappointing with this. I do have a previous like Viva La Juicy scent, and that one was definitely darker. This one's extremely sweet. You get some sweetness from the vanilla, definitely from that marshmallow note. I believe there's also a berry note in this as well. And so that really takes you with a lot of sweetness, so much sweetness. And you get that creaminess from the marshmallow. And there's a slight amount of depth. I want to say now I'm starting to smell that musk in there as well, but it's just the longevity that is extremely disappointing for me on this. So I would probably only reach for this on an at-home day where I can top up or even switch scents, because when I'm out and about, I get very disappointed when I go to smell myself, as weird as that sounds, to just get those endorphins, you know? And then there's nothing to give me those endorphins. So not a huge fan of that one. Kind of disappointed, but I'm happy I picked it up at Ulta. I got those points. You know how I feel? So I remembered the scent that I was forgetting. It is the Sweet Tooth scent from Sabrina Carpenter. This is a slightly different take on the Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere scent from Philosophy. This does have a little bit of a stronger base of amber in my opinion. It also is just a little bit more of a chocolate note, or it actually has a chocolate note. It has a longer longevity. And overall, I would recommend this over the Philosophy scent, but I would also recommend this over the Viva La Juicy because of the longevity. Completely different scents. This one does not have any marshmallow, whereas the Viva La Juicy does. But if you are more of a longevity girl, this is the one I would tell you to get. And then lastly, Initio. I got my first Initio. Everybody's always raving about the brand, and this was one of the scents that people were raving about a lot last winter, and this is Absolute Aphrodisiac. Now, I think for me, when it comes to this particular scent, I need to try it in the colder months. There are just some scents that you really can't get the full impact of it during the wrong season. And I just have a feeling this is the wrong season to really try to test this on my skin, because you get a beautiful sheen to the skin. You can see it has a nice kind of oil base to it. You get that depth in there, you get the sweetness in there, but I think just because it's so hot, it does not radiate and kind of fill up the room the way that people have said it does. And yeah, I'm not mad at the scent. I actually like the scent. It definitely lasts a long time, but it's not giving everything that I felt like this scent was going to give based on all of the reviews and all of these people's impressions. You know what I mean? I like it, but it's not giving. And you know what? I did forget another scent. I just recently picked up the latest Bath and Body Works spray. Let me pick that up really quickly, and then we're gonna wrap this up because I'm sure I forgot other scents, but this video can't go on forever. So last scent that I'm going to be talking about today is the Luminous scent from Bath and Body Works. Now they got me because I definitely spent the whole $12 instead of getting this for $8 the next day, but that's okay. I really, when I'm in store, I kind of just pick up everything that I'm interested in and I go about my business because I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Now this scent is really, really nice. I really like this scent. It reminds me of something. I just can't get my nose on what it reminds me of. It reminds me of something. I love it when my brain cells start to work out. So this had been irritating me. I couldn't figure out what this reminded me of. And for some reason today, I decided to wear this, and this is the Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid from Viktor and Rolf, and this is what it reminds me of. Exactly. It is exactly that. This has a lot more. Okay, so the Luminous from Bath and Body Works has more vanilla, and I would say is a sweeter scent overall, whereas this is like a more sophisticated, slightly less sweet version. I think both are nice, and I really do. It genuinely reminds me of each other, and I'm so happy I finally figured this out because it was going to drive me ridiculous until I figured it out. Am I one of those people that say you have to keep one and like not buy the other? Well, I got a nice little dent last year, and I was telling myself not to spray as much of this and kind of spread out the love to my whole collection. So I will say this, I would not hate to finish this and replace it with this for the cheaper price. Granted, Bath and Body Works perfumes, if you buy them when they're just like normal price, they're not that cheap. They're actually stupid expensive. But the key is to get them on sale. And there's always a sale at Bath and Body Works. So I'm so happy I figured that out. So happy I figured that out. So there is that. And see, like the Initio is starting to do better. So I think it might just be the temperature. I think this is just going to shine in the colder months. And who knows, maybe the marshmallow scent from Viva La Juicy will shine more in the colder months. I tend to keep my perfumes for a longer period of time, unless it's just appalling to me in initial application. I let them sit. I like to see if I'm going to get use out of them. If maybe somebody in my family or friend group is going to beg me for a perfume and it's just the perfect one for them, then I just give it to them. So that's kind of how I operate, and you know, for better or for worse. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a long one. I so apologize, but I got distracted very easily, as I tend to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you go ahead and click that red that red button down below that says subscribe. And yeah, with that said, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.